Hello, welcome. My name is Janie and I'm very excited today because I have this avocado seed that I wanted to use and to grow a tree from. I've heard that you can grow them just from taking the seed and putting it in water. So that's simply what I did. I put it, you take the end that looks more like a belly button after you open the avocado up, of course, and you wash it good. And some people peel off the outer shell here, and then they put toothpicks around it, 3 or 4 toothpicks to hover over water. You want the end that kind of looks like a belly button down on just right over top of the water, but that way you can get rotting that way. I don't know. I've just did it this way, and as you can see, this is a couple months now. It is growing all these beautiful leaves on it. And so I just been learning more about how to utilize the avocado seed and to grow a tree from it. It does take quite a bit to grow into a tree, is what I hear, and there's many factors of how fast it's going to grow and how much fruit or if it even is going to fruit from it. Even if it doesn't fruit, you can use it inside as a house plant, and plants put off oxygen, which we all could use right now. And it's beautiful. It's a beautiful plant. It'll grow larger depending on how much room you give it to grow and what kind of pot, or you can cut it back to use it as a house plant. But otherwise outside it could grow up to 25 feet. Yeah, so that's pretty big. And to get fruit from it, if you do get an avocado, so there is factors to consider for that, and has a lot to do with the room that you give it to grow, the environment. It doesn't really like temperatures below 50 degrees, so if you're living in warmer climates, then there's better chance of it growing avocado fruit. And also I've heard of like grafting that people do. So once you get a avocado tree that's producing really good avocados that taste good, you take a branch from that one, and then you would cut off an end of this and all the leaves off of it, and you literally just kind of like wedge that branch in with the buds on top for it to grow the good avocados that way. So you have more of a chance of growing more avocados more quickly that way. It can get fruit within a few years that way. Otherwise, sometimes it could take up to like 10 years to get avocado to grow onto a tree. And so that's just to consider that. And it also has pollination, has a lot to do with it. So after it grows and then it gets flowers on the, you'll grow flowers. This is considered a self-pollinating plant. So that means that it does have male and female flowers that it grows. Yet some of them the female close and then open as male. So that could be a factor too, whether it's outside and bees are going and spreading the pollination for you. I've seen some take like a makeup brush, a blush brush, and they would go over all of the flowers when it flowers, morning and night, and to help it pollinate that way. So that's another factor to consider. Or even if you just have one by itself, and maybe bees are around your neighborhood and they're just spreading pollination, hopefully. Otherwise, you might want to have like two. And then look what you can get just from avocado seed. This is a Haas avocado, so there's different kinds of avocados too that have like a better chance, so you can look all into that if you like. And also the avocado, instead of just throwing it away, you can eat the avocado seed. It's very highly nutritious, full of many phytochemicals that are known to like help fight against many diseases like cancer and diabetes, and it's just so full of nutrition. And the way to eat that, some people make it into a powder, so you dry it first into an oven or a dehydrator, and then you need a very powerful blender, like a 3 horsepower blender, to blend it into powder. Or you could put it in smoothies, and some people boil them like they would boil a potato and eat them that way. But, you can look into that as well and see different recipes that you can use for the avocado seed. I've also heard people just throw them in the compost and it just end up growing like an avocado tree, or even on the ground. So how remarkable is that? So why not just try to utilize this wonderful avocado seed? And so now I'm going to put it into a pot. I got this pot here, and the time that you want to put it into a pot, I guess it doesn't matter, even just from the seed. Some people put it just directly into the pot that way. As you can see, it does grow very well this way. Or some people put it into like a wet paper towel, into a baggie, and then wait till it sprouts a little root first, and then they plant it in. But as far as I know, there's no time that you can transfer it just from the water into here. But if it does start to rot, you want to change the water out frequently if it starts to get cloudy, or if it looks like it's rotting or anything like that. This one looks like it's been doing very well just in this very little tiny shot glass. So I'm going to put it into this pot now, and once you put it into the pot, I have learned that you just maybe keep the little tip of the seed above this, and this is just like all potting soil, which seems like also just recommended. You don't really need much fertilizer for the first year. It doesn't even recommend any fertilizer. Some people have done a little bit of fertilizer as well. I'm just going to wrap it like this, and you want to make sure that you have a very well draining pot with holes on the bottom, because it doesn't like to sit into a lot of water, I guess. But it's been sitting in this, just growing in water, so I don't know, that's just what I've learned. But every once in a while you may want to fully just put a lot of water and let it to drain out, just to drain out any extra sodium that may be in the water. And so I'm just going to keep this into the house for now and let it continue to grow a little bit. I am in Florida, so it's a good region to be growing an avocado tree. And then I just want to give it a little more chance, and then to grow outside, because it does grow more well with the environment if you want to make it out of a big tree for possibly avocado fruit. And that way it just will give it a better chance in the climate, and it's used to the warm temperatures in the day and then a little bit cooler at night. But again, it doesn't usually like under 50-degree weather. Also, I've heard that people have grown it in like 20-degree weather. They just use some measures and factors to protect it. So there you have it. Hopefully we'll get it growing really big. I'm just happy even just to have it as a beautiful plant in my home or outside, and just putting off more oxygen. If you have any other tips or any other information, I appreciate to just like comment below. I am just a newbie herbalist and still learning so many great things, and plan on making more videos if you like this video. I am new to this, so please bear with me, and bless you all. Thank you for watching. Bye.